Hello everybody, welcome back to another Five Nights at Freddy's Steelwool teaser trailer reaction. So, last week Steelwool uploaded a little teaser, a little cartoon called Stay Up Latte. It was great, it was beautifully animated. I know a few people found the ad-libbing a bit weird because it's got the real mouths in the cartoon, which I get, but it's kind of the point. Yeah, it looks creepy and I fucking love it. But after that, a lot of people were thinking, oh, we're going to get more, It's going to be like Freddy and Friends on tour. If you don't know, on the lead up to Security Breach, still did a very similar thing where they released I think it was 4 little cartoons every other week or something like that. With it being kind of stereotypical Hanna-Barbera cartoon with Freddy and Friends going around on tour. Like it says in the name. And they would run into Foxy, and there'd be some kind of hijink, and they're like, now to unmask who this really is! Endoskeleton? You're Foxy? Oh my god! That kind of stuff. Stereotypical kind of little Hanna-Barbera. Scooby-Doo? No. Scooby-Doo. How the fuck did I fuck that up? It's not like I fucking grew up watching him. But like the worst friend ever. But everyone was saying, well, not everyone, a lot of people were then saying, oh, it's going to probably be a similar thing, maybe every other week, maybe every week, something like that. We're going to get a couple more of these. And I'm like, that's a stupid idea. Well, that stupid idea is fucking real. Because we've got on the official Steelwool Studios YouTube channel, MCM Archive, Murray's Magic Coat Wreck. Now, I do want to mention something I didn't mention last time. These are all from Murray's archive. It's down in the description of the last one. If we quickly go on to here. Recover this footage from the archive of the inventor Edwin Murray, digitally restored for archival purposes. So, we're going to go into this new one. Okay, so let's rewind. Quick like. A 1, a 2, a 3, and play. Which starts by saying presumably the same thing as last time. We will go back and check that.
Are your clothes creating a catastrophic pile? Is your family distraught by the untidy nature?
Is that not the same people as last time? Just this time looking like a non-claymation Wallace and Gromit. They look Wallace and Gromit style, just not as claymation. That's weird. Osman. That's weird. So already I don't like doing this so early on, because normally I like to watch through it, a few comments, and then we get into Theorizing. But I can't understand. I think the theory that the guy was like, after 2 full parts of comedy, I'm ready to work. Promotion, here I come. That's Edwin. I'm fully ready to believe that now. I was like, you're clutching straws, my friend. No, I take it back. I take it back. So presumably this one represents his wife, and this baby presumably represents David. I mean, it makes sense, right? If that's Edwin, then that would be, I want to say Fiona? I want to say it's Fiona, and then David. Right, it makes sense. It makes sense.
By the untidy nature of your house, the solution is here, friends. Murray's Magic Coat Rack. Adjust.
It's like a normal coat rack, except more expensive.
For any size of clothing, jackets, hats, cardigans, lasers, bags, shawls, scarves.
You say lasers?
More. It'll even hold your pots and pans, or your pets, or you, if you're feeling down. Order several.
What? Whoa. What just happened? Explain. Okay, we are going frame by frame into this. Okay, so it's the Murray's Magic Coat Rack. Just doing a little jig. He's just doing a little jig. He's doing a little jig. And then fucking fire happens, burning through the tape. A Murray invention from I'm presuming that says a Murray invention from Murrayco or something along the lines. That's what it seems to. I believe that was the tagline last time. Edit me, double check, yay or nay. Hopefully I got it right. And you've just got another image of that. Okay, I might be putting extras here, but last time everyone was putting extras and they put that correct. That looks like a spring trap. I don't think it means anything. That's cool. I mean, you've got the little half here, the little full here. And you even got like kind of like, it's like slightly chiseled jawline. Not chiseled, but slightly stronger. I don't know. Looks cool. Don't think it means anything. Unless it's a link towards the mimic being connected to Glitch Trap, because Glitch Trap is inspired by Spring Bonnie, and Spring Trap is also Spring Bonnie. The pieces, I see them, they're put together. All we had to do is find them. Glitch Bell was a dick. That has to be fire, right? That looks like the tape was being burned as they were like recovering or whatever. Does it say the same thing as last time? Recovered footage from the archive of the inventor Edwin Murray, digitally restored for archival purposes. Okay, so my immediate thought then is whoever's recording this little commercial tape, like it's being recorded and then the tape is being burned, or something's happening and it's affecting the end of the tape. Like maybe I don't know, like maybe there's a fire somewhere else, and like kind of the wind like blows some what do we call it? Sparks some embers onto, and it just gets onto the tape. Maybe it's like that, and then it looks a bit weird because it's now digitally restored. I don't know. I don't understand all that stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to the beginning. I'm gonna watch through, and I'll let you know if I find anything interesting.
Just for any size of clothing, jackets, hats, cardigans, blazers, bags, shawls, scarves.
Blazers. I just can't fucking hear. I thought it said lasers the first time out. I don't know why. I did think it was better like, how the fuck are you holding lasers?
And more. It'll even hold your pots and pans, or your pets, or you, if you're feeling down. Order several.
This is a bit that I think is odd, and this bit I want to talk about because at first, like, you could go like, it's just a funny joke. But because now I'm pretty certain that this is kind of either a stand-in for Murray within these adverts, or that's like it's actually made in the likeness of Edwin. So either way, it's meant to represent Edwin. To me, that would be like he's made the magic coat rack, and he's leaning on for support. And then it says order several for, and then cuts off. Now, the only thing that I can think of that would make sense for that is if he starts multiple people he's trying to replace, perhaps Fiona. I may be getting the name wrong. If I've got the name if I've gotten the name wrong once, I've probably got it wrong for the rest of the video. So I should probably have checked. Book's right fucking next to me. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot and a fraud. Quick background information. Pretty much right before I saw this dropped, I was working on my final predictions for Secret of the Mimic. Which may be a bit arrogant because I was kind of thinking that we won't get too much like massive reveals that would really affect gameplay. I don't know. Maybe I'll be proved wrong. Maybe I'll be proved right. I don't know. But I have the book right there. Why didn't I just check it? It is Fiona. It is Fiona. So, yeah. I'm wondering if maybe this is meant to be like... I don't think it's meant to be literal. But I'm wondering, because the fire starts immediately after, is maybe it gonna be important later on for timeline placement. And what I mean by that is maybe it's kind of this bit where it's like, oh, it can hold you if you're feeling down, with Edwin holding Murray's magic coat rack. Yeah, Murray's holding his little coat rack. And there's like order several for redacted. So presumably like in the place of David the owner. And then we get this whole thing of it burning, which so far it's not been the most sensitive. It's been enough that it seems persistent, but there has been a few instances where like stuff to do with carnivals and what we thought could be maybe Fall Fest going up in flames. So my only two explanations for this whole fire happening is either A, is just kind of whenever this was being archived, like it either caught on fire or embers kind of blow onto it and kind of start burning up the film roll as it's being archived, which feels really, really odd. Like, chance of that is like next to none. And why? It's plausible doesn't mean it's satisfying, nor should it happen. Then the other explanation that I have is possibly something to do with Fall Fest, Faz Fest. No, Faz Fest is the movie. Back. And yeah, my only other explanation is maybe something to do with Faz Fest going up in flames. And maybe this is like a, hey! This would happen not long after Murray's wife and son are both dead. Well, more to do with David dying. But like I say, that is speculative. It's best. I don't really have much that I can really say because the only important things that the only things that are jumping out for me is, again, you've kind of got this reaffirming of you've got mimicware being used in everyday Murray like devices. There's a whole growing and expanding for different suits. That was a whole thing in the books, the Tales epilogues, and also presumably because it's got the same eyes. That could just be like a Murray signature thing. It could be like a sign of like the mermaid, like you see this and like, ah, you got those weird minions, Gagoons. She must be a mimic. Time to go all D&D on you. Or fucking Terminator. I'm so proponent of like, let's go fucking Terminator on this shit. No. Like, I don't want to talk too much about my predictions just yet, because I kind of want to wait till maybe Monday before I finalize and start recording the script. But I don't think it's possible. I don't think we can go full time there. Maybe we'll get a little bit of time there. I don't think we're gonna get full time there. But the only other thing that I think is really worth note that I can see is kind of you've got the stand-in for Edwin, kind of finding comfort in these little hat racks. Anyway, I hope you did enjoy. We're coming up to about half time, so I don't know how long it's actually going to be. I don't imagine it's going to be anywhere near that long, because I think quite a lot of that was just me watching it in like multiple different tweets, like, let's watch it at normal speed, let's watch it at 0.1 frame, let's watch it with subtitles on. So, I don't know how much this is actually be kept in, but anyway, I hope you did enjoy, and I hope you enjoyed this little theorizing session, and depending how quickly I get this out, this other video may already be out, but at some point today I have got a video where I'm going to be playing Wandering Deformities, a lovely little fan game, and I hope you can check it out. So I'll see you in that video. Goodbye for now.